Welcome back to Nation of Glory. Today we take you into the story of a woman who didn't just step into the WWE ring, she exploded onto the scene with strength, grace, power, and heart. Her name is Bianca Belair, and she is more than a superstar, she is an inspiration. From humble beginnings to becoming one of the most dominant women in professional wrestling, her journey is one that will not just entertain you, but leave you with goosebumps and a sense of pride in the human spirit. This is the story of the EST of WWE, the strongest, the fastest, the toughest, and the most determined woman to ever lace up a pair of boots. Bianca Nicole Crawford was born in Knoxville, Tennessee, in 1989. She grew up in a loving family where discipline and determination were values instilled in her from the very start. From her earliest years, Bianca showed signs of greatness, whether it was in sports, academics, or her personal drive to always give more than 100%. She wasn't just an ordinary child with ordinary dreams. Bianca was different. She was fearless, and she carried within her the kind of spirit that refused to settle for less than excellence. In her youth, Bianca found her passion in track and field. Running wasn't just a sport for her, it was freedom, it was power, it was proof of what she could do when she pushed her body beyond limits. She competed in hurdles and sprints and quickly became a standout athlete. But it wasn't just about winning medals. For Bianca, every race was a battle against herself, against doubts, against the idea of what a young girl from Knoxville was supposed to be. She wanted to prove that she could break barriers and rewrite what was possible. But life wasn't always easy. Behind the smiles, behind the victories, there were struggles. Bianca battled mental health challenges during her athletic career. She faced injuries that threatened to derail her progress and moments where she felt like her dreams might be slipping away. Yet, even in those moments, Bianca found something deep inside herself, a resilience, a voice that told her not to quit, not to give up, not to let her story end before it even had a chance to begin. That resilience would carry her into the world of fitness competitions. Bianca began entering figure and fitness shows, sculpting her body and pushing her strength to new levels. And once again, she excelled. But the universe had an even bigger stage waiting for her. A stage she had never imagined for herself, but one that would define her legacy. Her journey into WWE was almost accidental. A friend encouraged her to apply to the WWE Performance Center, where athletes from across the country are given a chance to transform into wrestling superstars. At first, Bianca wasn't sure. She had never seen herself as a professional wrestler. But she had always been a competitor, always been someone who loved to rise to challenges. So she sent in a video. And that video changed her life forever. WWE officials saw something in her that was undeniable. She had the look, the strength, the charisma, and most importantly the heart. She was signed to WWE in 2016, and the journey of Bianca Belair officially began. From day one, she wasn't just another recruit at the Performance Center. She was electric. Trainers saw her potential immediately. She had a natural athleticism that translated beautifully to wrestling. Every slam, every move, every expression felt like she was born to be in the ring. But what truly set her apart was her confidence. She gave herself the nickname the EST of WWE. At first, some people laughed, some doubted. But Bianca didn't just call herself the strongest, the fastest, the toughest, she proved it. With every match, with every performance, she showed the world that she wasn't exaggerating. She was the real deal. Her long braid became her trademark, a symbol of her identity, and her weapon in the ring. Fans connected to her energy, her passion, and her unshakable belief in herself. Bianca's rise wasn't instant. She worked her way through NXT, WWE's developmental brand, where she honed her craft and began to win over audiences. Her matches became must-watch, not because she was a veteran, but because she brought something new, something raw, something exciting. She was the kind of performer who made you feel every emotion. Her triumphs felt like your triumphs, her setbacks felt like your setbacks. And then came WrestleMania 37. A night that would forever define her career. Bianca Belair challenged Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Two African American women, headlining WrestleMania in one of the biggest matches of all time. It was history. As the lights shined down and the crowd roared, Bianca stepped into that ring, carrying not just her dreams, but the dreams of countless young girls, who looked at her and saw possibility. The match was a masterpiece. The power, the athleticism, the storytelling, it all came together. When Bianca lifted Sasha into the air and delivered her finishing move, the world held its breath. And then the referee's hand hit the mat 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair was the new SmackDown Women's Champion. Tears filled her eyes. The crowd erupted. And in that moment, Bianca wasn't just a champion. She was a symbol. A symbol of perseverance, of representation, of believing in yourself no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. That night wasn't just about wrestling, it was about history, about inspiration, about leaving an impact that will be remembered for generations. But Bianca's story doesn't end there. Her reign as champion showed the world that she wasn't a one-night miracle. She defended her title with honor, with passion, and with unmatched athleticism. She faced giants, legends, and rising stars, but through it all, she remained the EST, the very best. Outside the ring, Bianca is just as inspiring. She is a wife, married to fellow WWE superstar Montez Ford, and together they are a power couple that represents love, respect, and unity. She is also a role model for young women everywhere, proving that strength and femininity are not opposites, but can exist together, in perfect harmony. She shows that being unapologetically yourself is the greatest strength of all. Every time Bianca steps into the ring, fans know they are about to witness something special. She isn't just fighting for herself, she's fighting for every dreamer, every underdog, every person who has been told they're not enough. She shows them that not only are they enough, they can be the greatest. Her legacy continues to grow. Bianca Belair is not just a WWE superstar, she is a movement. A reminder that no matter where you come from, no matter what you've been through, you can rise, you can shine, and you can inspire the world. So the next time you see her whip her braid, lift her opponents with incredible strength, or stand tall with a championship belt high above her head, remember this: Bianca Belair is proof that dreams do come true, but only if you have the courage to chase them, the discipline to work for them, and the resilience to never give up. This is the story of a girl from Knoxville who became the EST of WWE. A woman who turned her struggles into strength, her passion into power, and her belief into history. Bianca Belair is not just one of the greatest women to ever step into the ring, she is one of the greatest stories of perseverance and triumph in all of sports and entertainment. Thanks for watching this powerful story here on Nation of Glory. If Bianca Belair's journey inspired you, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Nation of Glory for more emotional and inspiring stories of Hollywood and sports icons. Your support means everything. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and never stop believing in the power of dreams.